Morning, everybody.
It's Friday.
We made it. I gotta mute ourselves over here. There we go. Yeah, so we're gonna, thanks to Amelia's request, because it was the smart idea to do. We're gonna change this and do it more at 8:30.
Yeah, we got a little bit more time
Yeah.
during the second half of the 8 a.m. So a little bit more time to break things down for you all.
Because Mac and Christy, they gotta do their morning rush headlines, and they have to do promos, and so sometimes we're like brushing and kind of bumping up right until there. So like, oh, we'll just do it a little after 8:30, and it'll be better this way.
Yeah, so just every day expect us on around 8:30 to 8:35.
Yep.
Between there, that's when we'll be coming on here for you guys to give you an update. But speaking of that, we have one dog today. We're going to do our dog walking forecast. This is Brantley. This is a husky dog, so probably one dog who doesn't mind all the cold and snow. Yeah, he likes the cold with that big winter coat there. But if those dogs, you may have some smaller dogs who maybe don't like the cold, don't like the snow, they'll probably like this forecast we have a little bit more coming towards next week. But today we are starting out with some sunshine. It's a pretty nice start to the morning here. Jack, you noticed that when you're coming into work this morning.
Yeah, it definitely looks warmer than what it is, because those single digits are cold this morning, but it's
still
sunny.
cold. It's still cold.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can't just maybe not consider the fact that the sun does a lot of power. It really does.
Oh, yeah.
It definitely affects us as far as the melting goes. Did help melt away some of that leftover accumulation, that slight little sliver we had left on the roadways of both snow and ice. Most of that is now melted away. So on the roadways this morning, your morning commute, not nearly as bad as the past few days. In fact, this was the first morning I didn't slide right through an intersection. I was able to stop fully, no issues. So most of you guys will probably have a better commute this morning as well. Still, try to limit your exposure outside with the dogs. Let them go out and do their business. Bring them back in. But here in the coming days, it's going to be a little bit warmer for us. Now, it's not going to be a dry cold as we have been seeing the past few days. The winds have been pretty calm, but today the winds do pick up with this low pressure system bringing a slight system into the area later this evening. West winds today are going to be around 10 to 20 mile per hour wind gusts. Do you want to talk about the snowfall, or would you like me to touch on the temperatures?
I'll get the snowfall here.
Okay.
Just switch it over. So yeah, so you got the chance for just some minor little snow coming in.
Very weak system, yeah.
Overnight tonight. In fact, I'll pull up the map because our models barely actually show anything. This will be coming in later on this evening. You've got a dusting to, at the most, an inch.
Yeah. At the most.
This would be hard to do, even getting to an inch. Mm-hmm. So here's, for example, what it looks like on our FUTURETRACK. And, I mean, there's barely anything there. So we're just calling for an increase in clouds throughout the day today, and then some flurries that do show up in some light snow showers.
Very light.
That's basically going to be it. So while it's nice and sunny out there this morning, there will be more clouds filling back in by later on today. So we'll top out at around 18. And then as we go into the weekend, that's when things get a little bit more active with our forecast. We've got the chance for some wintry mix on Sunday, and that's going to be the big system for the week. But you notice our temperatures getting to 36. That's
Woo!
pretty nice. That's pretty nice.
It's going to feel like summer.
I know. This trend with our forecast is going to be great.
Yes, we're excited.
Here's our FUTURETRACK for the weekend, and you'll notice though that as it comes in, it's mainly for Sunday afternoon. So Sunday morning should be pretty cloudy but dry, and then that mix comes in here, and it might continue to trend more and more towards rain right now. We're still kind of watching things here, and we do still think that there will be some snow, especially for our northern spots north of I-74, but there's a lot of rain with this system as it comes through, and maybe a brief little changeover on the backside early Monday morning, more than likely late Sunday night. And then that's going to be it. And then we're talking about some warm temperatures here going later on into our forecast. Those temperatures are going to feel just fantastic.
Just wonderful.
Just fantastic. So we got a 45. So Amelia, you put a 45 there for Tuesday.
Yes, I did. Just because of the sunshine, we're thinking it might be a little bit warmer. I bumped it up about 2 degrees than what we had before. So because of the sunny conditions, we are expecting Tuesday, Wednesday, potentially even some warmer temperatures there. Yeah. So we do have it in the mid-40s. That, of course, could vary a little bit, but that is what we are thinking as of this point. So looking good. I'm excited.
Looking really good. So this means that I and a lot of us can get our car wash.
I did mention that early this morning as well, especially if you do have a little bit of a buildup on your tires, on the tire cells there. Could be a little bit of a buildup of snow and ice from the past few days. So car wash can help break that up a little bit, clear that off, so your driving is a little bit smoother.
Now I'm gonna say this, you know, as a man who
Jack loves his cars.
Loves a car and loves a clean car.
Oh yes.
You know, we got the chance for some of that precipitation on Sunday. I mean, this is probably one of the longest times I've gone without washing my car.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. And so, if you need to, like, it's an emergency because of how much salt you've got on your car. I mean, like, even Sunday before stuff starts to rain and snow, like, you could. It's still worth your money to do that just to get some of it off there.
Yeah.
I understand it's going to rain and snow back on it later on, but like I've got just so much on there.
Yeah, it's just a big buildup. My car definitely needs a car wash. So again, if you do have a little bit of a buildup on the tire cells there, you're feeling a little bit of a vibration, specifically when you're on the interstates going full speed, you might feel it vibrate a little bit more. Yeah, car wash can clearly solve all those issues.
And even though today is going to be cool, coming in at 18, like, you're still okay to get your car washed today.
Right.
I mean, obviously, you might have your doors kind of freeze back up on you later on, but just open them after a couple hours after you wash it, and then they won't stick. Like, 18 is a fine temperature to get your car washed, and it gets even better by the weekend. So I'm going to predict that on Saturday that these car washes are just going to be packed.
Oh yeah. Get in there early, definitely.
And then it rains and snows on a Sunday, and then by later on Monday afternoon you can get it washed, and then you can pretty much do it the next couple of days after that.
Yeah, not looking too bad really. Definitely need those cars washed. Jack is the cleaner of the weather team.
Yeah,
here.
I gotta get this thing clean.
You guys should have seen him yesterday. He was mopping the floors of our studio here. You would think he was like part-time janitor. He just loves to be clean.
Loves to be clean, and you know what? I like it when our stuff looks good. That's
that is true. He keeps things shining and looking good for us. So we appreciate you, Jack.
So we got to talk about the wintry precipitation for the weekend. I'll talk about that in the 9 o'clock hour, and then we'll have more updates. I'm going to assume that we'll probably throw out a snowfall map for Sunday.
Right.
Later on this afternoon, so I'm going to assume that Kevin will have a snowfall map for us for the Sunday system when he's in here later on this evening. We definitely don't anticipate it being a whole lot, but we probably will see some minor accumulation out of it, so just be heads up with that. But again, the main thing with this week is that temperatures get warmer.
Yes, so excited. We're finally not going to be completely the bearer of bad news this week.
I know. All right, we're going to sign off and get ready to go with our 9 o'clock stuff. So have a good rest of your morning, and we will do this again on Monday morning.
Have a beautiful weekend, and stay warm out there.
Bye.